Next up, get your most important keywords into your website top nav. Your top nav means navigation. It's your menu on your website. So most websites now for business have a somewhat predictable pattern. And I don't think this is all bad, because I think people are kind of tired of like overly creative websites for things that they're just trying to get a problem solved or answer a question. Sometimes the design can kind of get in the way. I feel like in the early days of the internet, I've been doing this for 20 years, a little longer than you, Chris. But in the early days, I feel like everybody was overthinking layout. There was, before Steve Jobs killed off Flash,
and there were less conventions too.
Yeah, there were fewer conventions.
Yeah.
Now it's really brand identity in the top left. And I'm talking about a desktop experience right now, but brand identity in the top left, kind of a menu across the top, maybe a hot spot or an action area in the top right, like a login button or a phone number for or a contact us button, or all of those. And then maybe a hero area with some content. We've really gone toward, with mobile first indexing for the last few years, we've kind of gone to a single column layout. So all of these things have really made the top nav a really commonplace key pillar of website layout. And in my opinion, this is one of the biggest bang for the buck opportunities for keywords and keyword placement. And a lot of what I see people doing is often trying to be clever or cute with a top nav item and having something that just doesn't have any keywords their audience is using. And so, to use an example, I'll just say for a dermatology practice, a dermatology practice could have a services drop-down menu that says, look your best. Nobody's really doing a search for look my best.
Yeah, it's really general search.
Yeah, what they're looking for is a little bit more specific. It's a little bit more like
mole removal.
Yeah, suspicious mole.
Yeah.
Or acne, professional acne treatment, or acne dermatologist.
Skin cancer screening.
Yeah. And so you really need to think when you're speaking to someone, yes, you want to have a certain vibe to your website, but you also just need to be practical. And so thinking about the items in that top nav, and I'm not saying you have to take a brutalist approach and just use whatever is being used most often. I'm saying, meet the audience halfway by understanding what keywords are most common in search engines, and have something that's functionally correct, that you're not uncomfortable with, but says what you do. Dermatology services or skincare services. That would be a very keyword rich way to say something that gets a little bit more to the point than look your best.
Right.
Which people understand if they have the context of knowing where they are, which they don't always have that when they're on the website. But search engines kind of struggle with, the vague. Vague is not good.